got locked up when I was 9. I did 18 months. I got out about when I was 13. Then I ended up going to juvie. I went to YDDC and Camino Nuevo. That was possession of a firearm and grabbed the bottle. I was 18 months in juvenile on YDDC and Camino Nuevo. I got out, and that's when everything started. They go twice, like between June and the summer when the kids are on vacation and they can travel. Christmas, like stuff like that, they'll go and do it, you know, basically, or like for my birthday. One of these pictures is on my birthday. And it's this one, yeah, this one was for my birthday, I remember. It's like in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. 2008, Lompoc, California, USP. Might as well just rather go on a shootout with the cops and let them kill me than going back to prison for life or 30-some years in prison, you know? There was this family that came from Juárez, and they used to live on that area, on the southeast area, on the Stix, that's from the I-25 to Broadway, and then from Cesar Chavez to Gibson, that is a square. And I remember there was these, they're called Soze boys, they're from Soze. They used to walk by and see them, you know, and they would be like, Soze, gaming, and these guys were like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids, you know, in Spanish, que estos güeyes que traen a la verga, you know. So one of them out of nowhere just said, nah, Juaritos, because he's from Juárez, Juaritos, puto, yeah, what's up? That's when they fucking, they were like, oh, don't walk through, the Juaritos are there. Like I said, I was young, so I was only 8, 9 years old when I was already running in the streets with them. And then that was our hood, that's where we started at. We started rinking ourselves in, beating us up, and from there you beat them up for 30 minutes, and then we started rinking people in school and everything. And then we started beefing with ourselves for girls, property, dope. So that's when we split it. Still, we go to prison or it goes against, fight against like Sureños or another gang, we come together, it's only one, Juaritos, Maravilla. Then we split it the southeast with the war zone. I got Juaritos, Maravilla, war zone, and then the ones from the Stix, that's where I'm from. That's how it become a different thing. That's where I grew up, at the Stix area in the southeast. And I got, like I said, older brothers. I'm the youngest ones from my family. And I like it, the respect that people will give me, you know, like when I go over there and somebody trying to pick on me, oh no, be careful, that's Casper's and Grena's brother, little brother. Oh, that's a little right, so people respect me because of my brothers. Oh, I don't fuck with him, that's this was little brother. I want to see if there's still bullet holes. There should be there still, and I'll show them to you. And I was up there about to pull in when they catched up to me and they beat the fuck out of me. Sick, they knocked out my tooth. Yeah, they beat me up like a motherfucker. I went to the hospital with broken ribs, I remember. But I have some big stories in this area right here.
I got a stick. I started beating the hell out of this lady. She's like 30 years old. One of the ladies pushed my auntie and I had it.
Yeah. I had it. That's when she grabbed the stick, was like, oh hell no. Oh. She just swing like that, she's like, what? Boom! And hit her in the face. I was like, oh yeah, it's done. Like I said, they're old as fuck. She's only 19, you know, like, what the fuck?
Right here and right here. Well.
Kidnapping and all that, and it was the easiest way to get money and nobody would care, you know. And right now it's different because cartel control everything. It's not the law, not the cops that control everything, but say you're on dope, you're strung out, you were there stealing car batteries, systems, or even going into houses, breaking into houses. The cartel finds out that you're doing all that shit, they go get you, beat you up, probably cut your hands and throw you back. Keep stealing, let's see if you're gonna want to, you know, like beat you up. Imagine cutting your hands, how are you gonna do me there? But
did you know people that's happened to?
I'd rather just keep it to myself to get not get into any kind of trouble or something. It's hard, like I said. to live in Mexico. Like there's a lot of people report that they do that. They steal and stuff that can get them into get killed. You know, like because the cartels they control that. I mean, like they don't let you steal, they don't let you store shit, but they do it though. That guy grew up with me. He doesn't even have a diploma, but sure now I can see all these pictures and hearing from him having this badass house and beautiful woman, and how come I can't have that? I refused to be on the street like that, smoking dope and fiending and hustling to be able to go get high again. I don't let myself there, you know, to hit that point. Never done it and never will. But I push myself when I look at people like that, like my homies that I grew up with and that they used to ball and have all these, and now they're all crackheads and dope fiends and stuff, and I'm like, how? I want that for me. Car, wife, got a job. What else can I ask for, you know?